growing up? Did you have a television?
Not invented,
No.
Mark. They were not invented.
When did the first television come out?
Television.
Didn't come out till after Gene and I were married.
Did you have a radio in the house?
Yes.
Did you listen to the radio?
Yeah.
Did you
Matter, honey.
was there any favorite shows that you had on the radio that came that you listened, or any programming?
Yeah. But I remember.
The Shadow.
The Shadow.
The Shadow knows. I didn't listen to him. He did. When he was growing up.
Did everybody sit around and listen to the radio, or was it?
Yeah.
Here's your passage.
Did you listen to the radio before dinner or after dinner?
After dinner.
So after dinner?
Yeah.
Were they like crime, or was it like
Nothing violent, nothing.
like a variety? Was it a variety show?
And
Yeah.
mystery. Amos and Andy and
Yeah.
oh my.
Oh, Evan. You were too rough.
Did they play a lot of songs on the radio then?
No.
Not much music. Did you have a favorite song growing up?
No.
Oh.
Eddie Arnold. Eddie Arnold.
Eddie Arnold?
I bet you don't know who Eddie Arnold is.
I do not.
I have all the records. You ought to hear some of them.
He was a singer,
Oh yes.
and you liked Eddie Arnold.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard it?
Country singing.
He was a country singer.
Yeah.
We've got all those records. We have a stack this high.
When's the last time you heard Eddie Arnold?
We have it.
And,
Well, we've heard him since we've been here because we got the.
You have records of him though?
Yes, we do.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Lots of records.
I'll have to look that up. We'll look it up. Maybe we'll come back to that. Did you have any pets growing up? Any pets like dogs or cats that you remember of?
Snippy.
Snoopy?
Snippy.
Snippy? Was he a dog or a cat?
Dog.
He was a dog.
I don't know.
When you were growing up, did you go to church all the time?
Yeah.
Did you go every Sunday?
My mother always went to church.
Mm-hmm.
I took 6 of our boys.
Brave woman.
So, did your dad go
Yeah.
when he was? And when so you guys all went together?
Yeah.
What do you know? What church you went to?
Methodist.
It was a Methodist church.
Central Barron.
Is that where you got saved at?
No.
You know, I got saved when June died.
Mm-hmm.
You had a nervous breakdown after his brother
I
died.
started the church.
You started a church,
We
No.
started
or
two
oh, you started
churches.
going to church then?
Again, we were going to church before, but
Yeah. Do you ever remember being mentioned in the newspaper?
No.
Like for playing basketball or anything like that? There was never any news articles that you don't never remember? Did any of your family members,
No.
you never remember them being in the paper? Do you remember any world events growing up? Like anything major happened?
Big. You understand?
July 7th,
Hug her, but you cannot lay on
A 40.
1941.
You remember that happening?
her. You're big.
Do you remember where were you at when that happened?
I am big.
We went
You're big to eat.
to
Marengo.
mango cave.
And that's when they. How did you hear about it? Did you hear it on the radio?
Yes, my mother, my mother's Calvin was almost ready.
Uh huh. He was almost ready to go in the military, and that's when it happened. And he had already planned on going. It was going to go, and then
we never did go into the cave.
you never did go to the cave.
No.
You were just.
His mother
Come
started
home.
crying and turned around, and boy, here they flew back home. Just as
Was
quick
it?
as they could, 'cause they
It was on a car radio.
Yeah.
That's how you heard it.
in World War II.
And so you were driving. You were driving there, and then she said, "We're going home."
We
She's
parking.
Yeah,
Okay.
she started crying and said the new Calvin would have to go.
So that was the bombing of Pearl Harbor, right?
Yeah.
Is there any other major events that you remember? Like any presidents being elected or
No.
do you remember some of the presidents?
Yeah. Roosevelt.
Hoover,
Uh,
my dad.
Who was your favorite president?
Ronald Reagan.
You liked Ronald Reagan a lot?
She tell us what he is.
He told it like it is. Do you remember like the Berlin Wall? Do you remember that one coming down? That was under Reagan. When the
Yeah.
Berlin, you remember that?
Khrushchev.
Khrushchev? Khrushchev? Who is he?
He was
Khrushchev,
the leader of Russia.
He's the Russian president.
Russia,
Yeah,
Did they not like each other?
they liked each other.
Reagan and Khrushchev?
Reagan told him, he said, tear that wall down,
Yeah.
and he tore it down. It's not so now, though. They're back in cahoots together. Mr. Obama.
So when the bombing of Pearl Harbor happened, did your brother end up going? He went into the Navy,
yeah,
and did he go fight?
yeah.
And did anybody else go into the military?
Gerald
My brother, Gerald
Gerald did.
in the Navy.
Jr.,
Marines.
Marine Corps, and
Evan. No,
Maybe-
no.
Get down.
Howard was in a Navy, and Bill,
Army.
Army.
So did you guys all voluntarily go, or did any of you get
No.
drafted?
I had to go.
His name was coming up for the draft, and he joined before they got him.
So you volunteered before they could draft you, but
Yeah.
did you think you were going to get drafted?
Yeah, I didn't know what. I didn't like the Army,
Yeah.
so
Oh.
So you joined the Navy just to, if that way you'd have a choice as to not having a choice.
Nobody wanted to go in the Army.
Did you want to go?
well, yeah.
I mean,
They, in those days, there was no draft dodgers. They went because they wanted to defend the country.
did you remember?
Listen to that thing right.
Did any of them when they were in the war? Did anybody get hurt?
No,
No. Did anybody go to like a battle or anything?
yeah. Calvin,
Calvin did?
uh,
I don't know where
Did Calvin, when Calvin went to the battle, he was in the Navy, right? You said
Yeah.
Navy? Was he on a ship?
yeah,
Did he fly planes or did he stay on the
No.
ship?
no, ship. Land of force,
He
landing force,
landing force?
yeah,
So he helped them land?
yeah.
Did when you went in the Navy, did you go anywhere?
Helicopters,
You worked on helicopters?
yes,
So were you a helicopter mechanic?